Hunter Dukes, Logan Twyman lead the way for Shenandoah in a win tonight over getting the win over AHSTW. Gentlemen, an impressive start. Just overall, what are the thoughts?
We came in here thinking that we had it, and I say we had Logan on the mound, and it gave us a good start.
I'm pretty happy with it. We came out early and got a big lead, so it took a lot of the pressure off me so I can pitch well.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a pitcher and you're spotted 5 runs in the first inning, I mean, how much does that allow you to settle in and get comfortable?
It's really helpful because it's no stress. I got a 5-run lead. I'm pretty safe.
Coming into this, being a freshman and getting the start in a postseason game where it's win or go home, I mean, what were there nerves? Where were you at mentally with it?
I was really nervous coming out into this game, but as soon as we got the 5-run lead, a lot of the tension came off. It was pretty easy.
Yeah, so you never looked nervous. I mean, talk about what was kind of clicking for you on the mound tonight.
My curveball really helped. My fastball was good. I was accurate with all those pitches until I flew that one all the way in the middle of nowhere. It was pretty good all day, all together.
Speak to the curve and fastball tonight. What were you kind of doing with those?
So usually go fastball early and then curveball after, and it just worked really well. Hunter caught pretty well. So
Hunter, with that, I mean, obviously a big responsibility for you, but when you're working with Logan, talk about kind of your role tonight, defensively.
Just made sure no balls was behind me. Like, no balls came behind me, and just block them all and make Logan pitch good.
When you've got a pitcher like Logan who's shown a lot this year, I mean, what's kind of the approach with that?
He knows what he's doing. He's throwing his fastballs, throwing his curveballs, and he knows that he never throws them in the dirt mostly, so it's always good.
Logan mentioned, the offense early on was explosive, and you were a big part of that. Of course, you have the inside the Parker in the second inning. Take us through that sequence.
Well, when the ball came off the bat, I did not know where the ball went, and I just saw Coach keep waving me on and waving me on. Got to third base, and I was dead, and got home, and I was like, there ain't no way this just happened, and yeah.
In the moment, I mean, a play like that, what does that mean? What does that feel like?
Oh, it feels pretty good. I mean, it'd be better if I, hit one over the fence so I didn't have to run as far, but it's all right.
Moving on now, get another shot at Clarinda. Tell me about that opportunity and what it's going to take for you guys to maybe have some success.
Probably to do the same thing we did here. Hit them hard on offense, and then defense just battle. That's all we got to do, really.
All right, Coach. I mean, fast start. 5 runs the first inning, 7 of the first 2, 10 of the first 3. Just overall, tell me about tonight and what kind of stood out to you.
Offensively, we just had some good approaches in those first 3 at-bats. Our 2 out hitting was huge. I thought Seth with 2 outs out of the 8 spot, they were playing him in with their outfielders, and he burned them, got 2 runs, and I think that got us up to 5. And anytime you put up 5 in the first inning, the energy in the dugout goes up and just the confidence. And I thought our kids were confident in the first 3 innings batting. I thought we had some really good approaches even when we got 2 strikes on us. So just the stuff we've been working on. Those first 3 innings offensively, that's what we can be. And some of our kids are finally starting to realize what they can be offensively and the potential that's in their bat. And I think those first 3 innings, that's what we showed.
Yeah, I think 8 of the 9 guys either had a hit or scored a run. I mean, what does that say when basically anybody that steps up to the plate is going to have a productive at-bat?
Yeah, 8 of 9 I had for base hits. We don't have anybody who has standout batting averages. Obviously, you look at our batting averages and you think we're probably not very good. But we have a lot of kids that are in that 200 range. And when we sync up and when the top and the bottom of our order syncs up like they did today, we can be pretty dangerous offensively. We've shown that at times. We just have to be able to get on base, use our speed, just have really productive at-bats, and that's what we did those first 3.
What'd you like from Logan tonight?
Everything. He could throw 3 pitches for strikes. He kept his cool there a little bit. I know a freshman can get frustrated pretty easily, and he didn't do that. He didn't let that happen. He played to his defense. He let them make plays for him, and he just did a good job. He's a pitcher. This is his 5th start of the year for us. Beginning of the year, he wasn't even a starter. And he started against Harlan, he started against Creston, and he started against those guys and done really well off pitching. And we know what's in there. And, he's finally starting to see it too.
This is a young team that I know kind of early on had to find its identity. For this process to result in at least one playoff win and hopefully more, kind of what does that say about this group?
They're young, but they've played a lot of baseball growing up, and even for us, they played a baseball. This team is they're a unique group, we'll put it that way. They really seem to like each other and seem to like hanging out. The thing is, they love baseball, and they want to get better. They want to put in the work. We got to kick them out of practice half the time. So it just shows that resolve and sticking to it. It's easy to look at the work we're doing and maybe you're not getting the results and ask, why am I doing this? But you stick to it. You trust in the program, you trust in the method, you trust in yourself, and good things are going to happen. And, that obviously worked tonight. And then it's going to take the same stuff Wednesday, but we're going to have to do it for 7 innings.
Yeah, another shot at Clarinda. What are kind of the thoughts heading into that?
It's another game. We haven't played them full strength. We didn't have Hunter either time we played them. That makes a difference. Obviously, we didn't score any runs, so we're going to have to really look offensively at what we need to do. I'm not too sure who they're going to pitch, but whoever it is, we got to be ready to go. We got to be ready to swing the bats. We got to play defense. We got to keep their fast guys off the bases. And when they do, we just got to be aware of them. Stop the big innings. That's what killed us the first 2 times. They scored 4 in an inning, and they scored 3 in an inning. And we got to keep those. If they're going to score, we got to keep it down to a single digit. And offensively, we just got to have good approaches. And we got to just put it together. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to play 7 innings. So are they. We're a tough out. And I'm looking forward to playing Clarendon good Wednesday.